In this problem, we need to determine a linear function that fits the data. So we're given that in 1991, the life expectancy of males in a certain country was 63.5 years. And in 1998, the life expectancy was 66.1. So we're going to write a function e, where e represents the life expectancy in the year t, where t represents the years since 1991. Okay, so what that means is t equals 0, that's 1991, and so it's just the difference between, let's see, 1998, we would just subtract 1991, the difference between those is 7, okay, so t equals 7 would be for 1998. So this point right here, this is actually representing, or this data is representing, we can represent that as an ordered pair. So at time 0 in 1991, that's t equals 0, the life expectancy is 63.5. Okay, and then in this next one, in 1998, that would be t equals 7. The life expectancy is 66.1. Okay, and now to find the equation, we need to find the slope. And so we'll find the difference in y. So we would take 61.1 minus 63.5 and then find the difference in the x's. So we would get 66.1 minus 63.5 is 2.6 divided by 7, which is approximately 0.4. So that's our slope. Okay, and then the next step is to find the y-intercept, which in this case is given because we have that point 0, 63.5, and that 63.5 is the actual y-intercept. So that in the equation y equals mx plus b, that 63.5 is the b value. So we know what b is, we know what m is, and now in this, because we're using function notation instead of y, we want to replace that with this function that we're given. They want us to use e of t to represent the outcome, which is the life expectancy. So e of t equals the slope, which we found to be 0.4. Now our input we're going to use as t instead of x, and then plus the b, which is 63.5. Okay, so there is our function. And now the next step is that we're supposed to use the function to predict the life expectancy of males in 2007. So in 2007, we need to figure out what t is. And remember, t is the difference. T equals 0 is 1991. So we just find the difference between 2007 and 1991, and then that would give us what t will be when in the year 2007. Okay, so we have the difference is 16, so that's the t that we're going to plug excuse me, into our equation. So we're going to have e of 16 is equal to 0.4 times 16 plus 63.5, and that is 69.9. So the life expectancy of males in 2007 is approximately 69.9 years. Okay, so again, what we did is we used the information given and figured out how to represent that as ordered pairs. Then we found the slope. Then we found the y-intercept. In this case, it was given, but if it was not, we would just use y equals mx plus b, and you plug in an x value, you plug in the y you just found, or sorry, the m you just found, and the y that was given. In this case, because we had x equals 0 and y equals 63.5, we could just plug in 63.5. The slope we found was 0.4, so plug that in. 0 was given in our point. So in this case, it was easy, but even if we had not been given the y-intercept, we could still find b. And then once we've done that, we can write the equation. Okay, and then you're going to use that equation to answer the question. But we did need to actually do a little bit of work to figure out what the t value would be in the year 2007.